Chapter 2, the copycat case files. 7 steps to ethically model, customize, and cash in. You don't rise by guessing. You rise by modeling what already works and making it your own. Yours truly, Dre Mudaris. In this chapter, we're going to go from theory to technique, from motivation to methodology. This is where we're going to break down the 7 strategic steps to go from copying someone's system to owning your version of it with confidence, clarity, and cash flow. Each step is backed by a real-world example, a case file from someone who modeled success, added their twist, and created their own lane. Now, you don't need more inspiration. You need a system you can trust and a blueprint you can follow. Let's start with step 1. Now, step 1 is to clarify the outcome you want, so you model the right thing. Now, here's the first major mistake most people make when trying to copy success. They're modeling someone whose results don't match their real goal. Let me explain. Someone might say, I want a 6-figure business, but they're copying a 22-year-old TikTok creator who makes viral content, works 16-hour days, and has no overhead, no team, and no freedom. That's not a model. That's a mismatch. The truth is, the vehicle matters less than the destination. So before you copy anyone's strategy, you have to ask, do I actually want their life or just the results? Because if you follow the wrong person, you build a prison disguised as success. Mini exercise. Build your wealth target. Write this in a journal. No app or worksheet. Number 1, what is my income goal in the next 12 months? Example, $100,000 in profit. Number 2, what is my ideal time commitment? Example, 25 hours a week max. Number 3, do I want a personal brand or a behind the scenes system? Example, I don't want to be on the camera every day. Number 4, what lifestyle is non-negotiable for me? Example, I must be home for dinner with my kids. Once you got this, you can start choosing models that match your values and vision, not just your ambition. Now, here's a copycat case file. Aaron, the agency guy. You see, Aaron was working 50 hours a week trying to build an e-commerce store like his favorite dropshipping guru. But his real goal, I want to be home and make $10,000 a month and work less than 30 hours a week. The dropshipping model was burning him out. He was copying someone whose life was a mismatch. One night, he saw a case study of a digital marketing agency that served roofers. Low maintenance, monthly retainers, 0 product delivery. He pivoted, modeled their pricing, niche, and onboarding system. In 9 months, $120,000 a year, working 3 days a week from home. The lesson, copy people who live where you want to arrive. Power statement, don't follow someone just because they're loud. Follow someone whose life looks like your goal. Wealth hack action steps. List 2 to 3 people you admire in business. Next to each, write, do I want their life or just their income? And then eliminate any that don't align with your desired lifestyle. Part 2, which is step 2, choose your wealth hack target. Reverse engineer their system. Don't guess what works. Follow the evidence. Money leaves a trail. Yours truly, Dre Mudaris. Now that you clarified your outcome in step 1, it's time to get precise about who you're modeling. Because here's the truth. The quality of your results is directly tied to the quality of your model. Too many people try to follow success, but what they're really doing is following noise. Viral influencers with no business backing, flashy brands with hidden debt, or coaches with no proven systems. That's not modeling. That's wishing in disguise. Now, what makes a good wealth hack target? A wealth hack target is the person, brand, or business you choose to reverse engineer, not just admire. But not all targets are created equal. You need a model that has 1, clear outcomes. They're not just popular, they're profitable. You can clearly identify their revenue model, offer stack, and customer journey. Number 2, visible systems. You can see their process at work. They're not hiding behind vague quotes or luxury photos. You can follow their sales funnel, content cadence, offer page, testimonials. Number 3, alignment with your lifestyle goals. Their business model makes room for the lifestyle you want, the values you hold, and the freedom you need. If you hate managing people, don't model someone with a 50-person team. If you want to stay offline, don't model someone whose business depends on live streaming every day. Clarity first, strategy second. Now, 3 ways to spot the right target, even without talking to them. Now, you don't need a Zoom call or a coffee date to model someone. You just need to watch how they move. Here's how. Study their front end, Visit their website, sales page, Instagram or TikTok feed, their link in bio, and lead magnets or free guides. I want you to ask, how are they positioning themselves? What's their call to action? And how do they collect leads? Follow their funnel. Opt into their free resource, webinar, quiz, or workshop. Take screenshots, track email sequences, pay attention to timing. Most of the game is hidden in the follow-up. You're not just looking at what they offer, you're studying how they guide people to the sale. Analyze their offer and testimonials. Look at what they're selling, done for you, product, services, coaching, etc. How they package it, tiers, pricing, urgency, and who they help. Target market, case studies, and niche. Ask, could this system apply to my audience? What results are they promising? And are their clients similar to the clients I want? Copyright file, Jasmine, the side hustle copywriter. Now, Jasmine was working full-time and wanted to earn $3,000 to $5,000 a month from home doing something creative. She followed a handful of writing influencers, but most were full-time copywriters grinding 12 hours plus a day. Then she found one creator who had a part-time business writing email sequences for e-commerce brands. Jasmine studied her profile format, opted into her freebie, reverse engineered the sales page copy, and then recreated a simplified version of her launch and leave offer. Within 6 weeks, Jasmine closed 3 clients at $750 each while still working her 9 to 5. She didn't guess, she followed a pattern already proven to work within her bandwidth and lifestyle. Power statement. You don't need to reinvent the system. You just need to find the right system and pull it apart. Wealth hack action steps. Choose one target to model. Write down their name or business, their niche, what specific offer or funnel you're going to study, and what you like about their business style. Then follow their funnel for the next 7 days. Save every email, record every message, observe every step. You are now officially in the modeling mode, not dreaming, but doing. Part 3, which is step 3, still the framework, not the flavor. Copying the vibes will get you views, but copying the framework will get you paid. Yours truly, Dre Mudaris. Now that you've chosen your wealth hack target, it's time to what I call strategic extraction. This means you're not copying the style. You're not duplicating the personality. You're not becoming a weak imitation of someone who's already winning. Instead, you're extracting the architecture that drives their results and adapting it into your own brand. Think of it like this. Flavor equals their tone, personality, brand, colors, voice, or even energy. But framework, now that equals their offer structure, their funnel steps, their client journey, and delivery process. You don't want their voice, you want their vehicle. Now, while most copycats fail, they imitate the wrong thing. Let's say you love an influencer's Instagram. You copy their caption style, emoji pattern, filter, presets, dance hook, or trending audio. But what you don't see is their concept calendar strategy, the DM script that books 70% of their clients, the email funnel behind their $997 offer, or even the automation system tied to their quiz. So you copy the vibe, but not the system. And that's why your version looks good, but doesn't convert. What you should actually be looking for. Now, here's what you extract when you steal like a strategist. A, the offer framework. Ask, what exactly are they selling? Is it a one-time service, a recurring subscription, or a product bundle? How is it priced? Anchored, tiered, hidden? And what's the big promise? Example, launch your product in 30 days, even if you never recorded an episode. This gives you a conversion-ready structure to model, not just the product idea. B, the funnel flow. What's the first step after I enter their world? Freebie, quiz, training, case study? Then what follow-up emails do I get? Or how soon do they pitch? And even what urgency or scarcity is built in? You're decoding timing, sequencing, and messaging flow, not just design. C, the client journey. Ask, how do they onboard customers? What guarantees or bonuses are included? Do they offer community, coaching, or upsells? And what results do they track? Look at how they manage their after-sale experience, because that's where true brand loyalty and referrals are built. Mini framework, FORM, which spells form. Use this to reverse engineer any successful offer or brand. F is funnel. How do they bring people in? Ads, social, referral, etc. O is for offer. What are they actually selling? How is it positioned? R is for results. What is the transformation they promise? And M is method. What's the vehicle they use to deliver it? Model the form and make it your own. Copycat case files. Lewis, the local consultant. Now, Lewis was running a struggling social media management business in Phoenix. He admired a creator who sold a $297 content domination course online. But Lewis didn't want to sell online courses. He wanted high-paying local clients. So he followed the form. His funnel was an opt-in for a video plus 3-day follow-up sequence. His offer, a 3-tiered package with urgency bonuses. His results was grow your business with content that converts. And his method was a simple Canva template. Plus content strategy calls. You see, Lewis kept the structure, swapped the product, and launched a content jumpstart offer for realtors. First 30 days, he got $6,000 in contracts. He didn't copy the flavor, he copied the form. Common mistakes to avoid. Do not try to personalize the framework before you've tested it. A lot of people get halfway through modeling and say, well, I want to say it my way. I think this part should be longer. I feel like this page should be more colorful. If it's working for someone else, keep the bone first. Once it works for you, then personalize. You don't need to be creative. You need to be effective. Power statement. Real success isn't about copying a brand. It's about decoding a system and making it profitable in your own voice. Wealth hack action step. Pick one part of your wealth hack target system and extract the structure, their landing page, their sales call outline, and their content cadence. Document what step comes first. What's their call to action? What emotional triggers are being used? What type of proof is shown? Then create your own bare bone version of the structure without any design fluff. Now, part 4, which is step 4, is customize without breaking the system. Make it yours, but don't break it trying to be cute. By yours truly, Dre Mudaris. Now, at this point, you clarified your outcome, chosen your wealth hack target, and reverse engineered the system and extracted the framework. Now comes the moment where most people mess everything up. They try to make it their own too soon and end up ruining what already works. Let me say this clearly. There's a difference between customization and complication. You're not trying to change the engine before the car runs. You're simply going to change the paint, adjust the seat, and set the GPS to your destination. Now let's break down exactly how to do that step by step. What to customize, but only after you built the framework. Now once you modeled and built the core system, now you can safely layer on unique identity. Here's how to do it without sabotaging the results. Number 1 is custom the language, not the logic. Let's say your wealth hack target is selling a service using the message. Get more qualified leads without running a single ad. You can customize the tone, but don't lose the hook. For example, let me show you how to track paying clients organically, even if you hate ads. The emotional trigger is the same, ad-free lead generation, but now it reflects your voice, your vibe, your tribe. Rule, change the words, not the winning idea. Number 2, customize the look, not the layout. Once your funnel or website is working, yes, go ahead and update the design. Use your brand colors, add your headshots, update the fonts to match your aesthetics, add your personal story and values, but don't remove testimonials, hide the pricing, replace the call to action buttons with clever phrases, or even add 14 extra paragraphs trying to sound smart. Keep the structure that converts. Personalize the surface, not the skeleton. Now, number 3 is customize the delivery experience. Now let's say you model someone's group coaching program, weekly calls, private Facebook group, and resource vault. Once it's working, maybe you use Slack instead of Facebook. Swap live calls for voice note coaching, or even add in surprise bonuses, gifts, or voice memos. And that's where your brand starts to evolve after the offer has been proven. You're adding your flavor, not flipping the formula. Bonus tip, add you through personality anchors. Here are 5 simple ways to inject your personality into any proven model. The anchor, personal story. Here's an example. Share a 1-minute story about why you do what you do. Anchor 2, another anchor, naming style. Here's an example. Reframe a framework to fit your brand, like the wealth hack blueprint versus profit pyramid. Another anchor, signature phrase. Example, use a repeatable line that people associate with you, like it's not a copycat if you follow the right cat. Another anchor, brand symbols. Here's an example. Add emojis, icons, or visuals that create brand memory. Here's another anchor, values on display. Example, make it clear what you don't believe in. Your tribe will align stronger. This is where your identity strengthens the system, not dilutes it. Copycat case file, Tasha the trauma coach. Now, Tasha followed a mindset coach who sold a 7-day mental reset for entrepreneurs. The structure worked. The results were real. But Tasha's audience were moms with PTSD, total different energy. So she used the same funnel, renamed it the Safe Space Reset. She then swapped high energy coaching calls for audio reflections and journaling prompts. And lastly, she added a 10-minute nightly meditation as a bonus. Same framework, completely different feel. Within 90 days, she had 250 women go through the program, many of whom never clicked with traditional coaching before, because she didn't just follow the path, she walked it in her own shoes. Now, what not to customize until you're profitable? Let's protect your cash flow for a second. Now, don't touch these things early. You don't want to touch your offer structure, the delivery format, pricing tiers, or the guarantee. You do not want to touch your call to action placement. Keep it above the fold and at the end. Do not touch your testimonial strategy. Social proof converts. Don't get creative here. And you do not want to touch your funnel sequence timing, email, retargeting, deadlines. Trust the data. Your taste might be cute, but data is king. Power statement. Your business isn't a museum. It's a machine. Build it to work first, then decorate it with meaning. Wealth hack action step. Go back to the system you modeled and ask yourself, 1, what part have I changed already and why? Number 2, was the change based on emotion or on data? Number 3, what part of the model could I personalize after it starts producing consistent results? Then make a commitment. I will keep the framework. I will test the flavor. I will let the market tell me when it's time to tweak. Now, part 5 is step 5. Launch fast, iterate later. You don't need to be great to start, but you gotta start to be great by Zig Ziglar. Speed is the flex, delay is the devil by your boy, Dre Mudaris. Now, let me be real right now. The biggest reason people stay broke is because they take too damn long to launch. They model the right cat, they build the system, then what do? They stall, they tinker, they overthink. They redesign the logo 19 times. They rewrite the copy until it sounds like a graduate thesis. All while their future customers are sitting there, credit card in hand, waiting for a solution. You don't get paid for perfect. You get paid for present. Perfection is procrastination in a Gucci suit. It looks smart. It feels productive, but it's fear with a facelift. Now let's expose some common lies that keep entrepreneurs from launching. Here's a false belief. I need a better website. But what's actually true is you need a basic landing page with a clear call to action. Another false belief. I should wait until I have more content. But what's actually true is one offer plus one email list equals enough to get paid. Here's another false belief. Let me get more testimonials first. What's actually true is your first clients are the future testimonials. Here's another false belief. I want to tweak the funnel a bit more. But what's actually true is you need to let the market tell you what needs to be tweaked. The wealth hack rule. Launch ugly, learn quickly. Now, ugly funnels have built empires. Messy sales calls, they have closed 5-figure deals. And basic PDFs, they have made millions. Money loves momentum. Speed isn't about recklessness. It's about shipping value to the market before your insecurities talk you out of it. You don't need a professional photo shoot, the perfect onboarding sequence, a cinematic brand video, or an AI generated micro animations with layered storytelling. You need a clear offer, a working link, a way to collect payment, and a reason for people to say yes now. Copycat case file, Reggie the fitness coach. Now, Reggie followed a 6-figure online coach who had the cleanest website he ever seen, full of videos, success stories, timers, and design magic. But he only had a weekend launch, so he modeled the same 3-tier package, used Canva to build a landing page in 2 hours, recorded a self-video pitch with his phone, and lastly sent 21 DMs with the link. He didn't wait to get it perfect. He launched messy. That worked. 3 clients at $500 each. 2 months later, he upgraded everything, but he never forgot. Speed over polish and action over anxiety. Your launch fast formula. Here's your minimum valuable wealth hack launch, a 48 challenge you can use right now. Now here's what you need: an offer page. You're going to use lead pages, Canva, or Google Docs if you have to. Next, you're going to do a simple checkout. Use Stripe, Gumroad, Square, or PayPal button. After that, you're going to have a call to action. One line: book your spot, buy now, or apply here. Then we're going to use one testimonial or personal story. If you don't have social proof, use authenticity. And lastly, we're going to have a follow-up plan, a 3-part email or DM sequence. 1 reminder, 2 breakdown, and 3 close. Now the 5-hour wealth hack launch sprint. Want to go hard? Here's how to go live in one day. Number 1 is hour 1. Build the skeleton offer page. Number 2 is hour 2. Write the 3 emails or messages. Number 3 is hour 3. Record your intro video or voice memo. Number 4 is hour 4. Load it all into your system. And number 5 is hour 5. Send it to 10 people or more. Post it online. That's it. Perfection is not the goal. Profit is. Power statement. Don't waste 30 days getting ready. Use 3 hours to get rich in real time. Wealth hack action step. Decide your 48-hour launch window. Write this down now. Your launch date, your platform, your offer, and who's the first 5 people you'll message. Then commit to these rules. Number 1, launch it even if it's not ready. And number 2, improve it after people say yes. Now part 6 is step 6. Refine through feedback, but don't just let it derail you. The market is your mentor. Listen, adjust, evolve, but don't retreat. By yours truly, Dre Mudaris. You launched it, it's live. You got people clicking, messaging, maybe even buying. But now the doubt creeps in. Someone unsubscribes from your list. A prospect ghosted you. One person said, this is too expensive. Someone on Instagram laughed at your video. And now you're thinking about rewriting the whole funnel, rebuilding the landing page, switching niches, quitting. Stop before you break what's working. You need to learn how to read the feedback without internalizing it, because this is the point where most people let their emotions override their execution. Let's fix that. Feedback is data, not identity. When you launch, you're not looking for validation. You're looking for information. Every click, view, response, or silence is a signal. But if you take it personally, you'll start making emotional decisions that'll destroy profitable momentum. So here's the mindset shift. Don't ask, do they like me? Ask, what are they responding to? The 3 types of feedback. Only one matters. Let's break this down so you don't waste time responding to the wrong signals. Number 1 is market feedback, which is valuable. This comes from real buyers, legitimate prospects, and qualified people in your niche. This feedback sounds like, I like this, but I don't fully understand what I'm getting. Or, is there a payment plan? Or even, can this work for someone like me? Use this to clarify your messaging, improve your onboarding, or address objections in your sales process. Number 2 is emotional feedback, which is dangerous. This comes from family, friends, or strangers outside of your market. This also comes from haters on the internet or even your own inner critic. Now, this feedback sounds like, I wouldn't pay for that. This feels like a scam. You're charging how much? These people aren't your customers and their feedback is irrelevant. If you listen to them, you'll build a business that pleases your ego but stars your bank account. And number 3 is fear-based interpretation, which is deadly. Now, this is when you misinterpret the data and make false assumptions. For example, what happened is no one bought yet. What you tell yourself is no one wants this. But reality is you haven't reached enough people. Or what happened may be someone asked for a refund. What you tell yourself is my product must suck. But reality is they weren't a fit, and that's okay. Or what happened was someone unsubscribed. You tell yourself people hate me, but reality is they were never the right lead. Your emotions are not analytics. Do not treat them like dashboards. The wealth hack feedback loop. Here's a 4-step process to refine your system without breaking your spirit. Number 1, track the input, clicks, replies, open rates, or objections. You also want to track which messages get engagement and also track where are people dropping off. Don't guess, gather. Number 2, ask 3 key questions weekly. 1, what are people responding to most? 2, what objections keep coming up? And number 3, where am I losing momentum or clarity? This builds pattern recognition, your most valuable business skill. And number 3, tweak one thing at a time. Change the headline, believe the rest. Adjust pricing, but don't reinvent the offer. Also, update the call to action copy, but don't relaunch from scratch. You see, small tweaks give you controlled testing. Big changes equals chaos and confusion. And number 4, collect real testimonials or responses. Ask what made you buy. Ask what's your favorite part, and ask what almost stopped you. These help you optimize your future messaging and reduce friction for the next wave of customers. Copycat case file. Maya, the meal prep coach. Now, Maya launched a group program based on a fitness coach's membership model. Week 1, crickets. No one signed up. Instead of panicking, she sent out a survey to her small list. Then she realized people wanted one-on-one access, not just PDF. So she added Voxer support plus recipes delivered weekly via SMS. Week 2, 5 signups, $2,000 collected. You see, she didn't rebuild the house. She just moved the front door. Power statement. Feedback is fuel, but only if you know how to burn it right. Wealth hack action step. Over the next 7 days, commit to these 3 habits. 1, document 5 pieces of market feedback, questions, objections, praise, anything real from leads. 2, choose one specific improvement. Make a single change and track its impact. And number 3, ask for testimonials from 2 current or past buyers. Use their words to refine your message and fuel your confidence. And part 7, step 7, systemize and scale what's working. Hustle builds momentum. Systems build freedom. By yours truly, Dre Mudaris. Now, by now, you followed the right cat. You studied their systems. You modeled it. You launched fast. You listened to feedback. You refined the machine. Now what? It's time to make it scalable so you can finally step out of survival mode and into strategic growth. Because let's be honest, if it depends on you doing everything, it's not a business, it's a job. You see, the wealth hack isn't about grinding forever. It's about modeling success, proving the system works, and then building a structure that runs with or without you. Now let's break down how. The 3 freedoms you're building towards. Before we dive into systems, let's talk about what you're really after. You're not just trying to scale income, you're trying to scale. Let's talk about your time freedom. The definition is your business doesn't eat up your whole day. Example, you don't need to be on every sales call. Another freedom is energy freedom. The definition is you only focus on your zone of genius. Example is you stop doing administration or customer service. And another freedom is income freedom. Your money isn't capped by your hours. You have recurring revenue or passive sales. A real wealth hack, it doesn't get you paid, it gets you free. Now the 4-step wealth hack scaling blueprint. Once your offer is converting and your system is proven, here's how you scale without stress. Number 1, document the system that works. Ask yourself, what exact steps take someone from cold to sold? What's the current process of delivering the offer? And what are the repeatable tasks I do weekly? Write it down, record your screen, turn your hustle into SOPs or standard operating procedures. If you can explain it, you can automate it or delegate it. And number 2, automate the repetitive stuff. Use tools like Calendly for booking, Stripe or PayPal for payments, ConvertKit, Go High Level or MailerLite for email sequences, Zapier or Make for integrations. Ask, what am I doing more than twice a week? And also ask, can software do this faster or better than me? Automation is your first hire and it works 24/7. And number 3, delegate what you hate. Once you've automated what you can, it's time to bring in a VA or a contractor. Start with low value, high volume tasks, inbox management, posting content, simple customer service, or even updating systems. Give them your SOPs. Train once, review weekly. You scale your energy way before you scale your revenue. And number 4 is layer and leverage. Now that your system works, ask, how do I reach more people with the same effort? Or how do I sell this without me present? Or even, can I create a course, group, or licensing version of this offer? Leverage looks like pre-recorded videos, templates and tools, certification models, white label offers. This is when you go from expert, architect to owner. Now here's a copycat case file. Vanessa, the virtual stylist. Now Vanessa started by copying a personal branding coach's one-on-one video styling service. She booked 7 clients in 2 months, all through DMs and live Zoom calls. She then documented everything: the onboarding email, her 3-step wardrobe system, and her photo ready checklist. She turned it into a $297 digital product, a group coaching program, and a licensing option for other stylists. Results: $8,000 a month in revenue with 12 hours of work per week. She scaled her hustle into a hybrid machine: live, digital, passive, and automated. She stopped copying and became the cat worth following. Power statement: systems are how you stop working for money and make money start working for you. Wealth hack action steps. Do this today. Map your entire customer journey on one sheet, from first contact, payment, delivery to follow-up. Number 2, highlight 3 repeatable tasks. Automate or delegate them this week. And number 3, decide on one leverage move. Example: I'll record my onboarding call once and turn it into a video. You see, you're no longer testing, you're building an engine. Chapter 2 recap: the 7-step wealth hack framework. Step 1, clarify the outcome. You define what success actually looks like. Step 2, choose the right target. You pick a model aligned with your vision. Step 3, extract the framework. You decode what works beneath the surface. Step 4, customize without breaking it. You personalize with purpose. Step 5, launch fast. You prioritize speed over perfection. And step 6, refine through feedback. You adjust without emotional overcorrection. And step 7, systemize and scale. You build something that prints results.